Good morning. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I hope you are in a good condition and happy situation. Have you ever listened about eating disorder? Have you ever called someone too skinny or commented how someone was getting bigger? Have you ever called someone anorexic just because they didn't eat the same amount as you? I'm Tsabita Amalia Firdausy. I'm a student of English education at Sebelas Maret University. In this occasion, I will share about eating disorder. Here, the table of content of my speech. First is about the disease, second, diagnosis, third, treatment, and fourth, how to help someone with an eating disorder, and fifth, conclusions. Okay, let's start with the first point. First point of my speech is about the disease. Did you know that eating disorder are the eighth most common mental illness? And what is eating disorder? Eating disorder are a serious mental health disorder. They involve several problems with your thought about food and your eating behavior. You may eat much less or much more than you need. Eating disorder are medical conditions that are not a life choice. They affect your body's ability to get proper nutrition. This can lead to health issues such as heart and kidney problem, or sometimes even death. But there are treatments that can help. And what are the types of eating disorder? Common types of eating disorder include anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa. Anorexia nervosa. People with anorexia nervosa avoid food, severely restrict food, or eat a very small quantities of only certain food. They may see themselves as overweight even when they are dangerously underweight. Anorexia nervosa is the least common of the three eating disorder, but it is often the most serious. It has the highest death rate of any mental disorder. The symptoms of anorexia nervosa include eating very little to the point of starving yourself, intensive and excessive exercise, extreme thinness, intense fear of gaining weight, distorted body image, seeing yourself as overweight even when you are severely underweight. The second type of eating disorder is bulimia nervosa. People with bulimia nervosa also have periods of binge eating, but afterward they purge by making themselves throw up of using laxative. They may also offer exercise or fast. People with bulimia nervosa may be slightly underweight, normal weight, or overweight. The symptoms of bulimia nervosa include eating unusually large amount of food in a specific amount of time, such as a two period, and eating even when you are full or not hungry, eating fast during binge episode, and eating until you are uncomfortably full. Try to get rid of the food of weight after binging by purging, making yourself throw up, or using laxative of enemas to speed up the movement of food through your body, doing intensive and excessive exercise and fasting. Let's move to the next point. How is eating disorder diagnosed? Because eating diagnosis because eating disorder can be so serious, it is important to seek help if you or a loved one think that you might have a problem. Your healthcare provider may use many tools to make a diagnosis. First is medical history, which is include asking about your symptoms. It is important to be honest about your eating and exercise behavior so your provider can help you. Second is a physical exam, blood, blood or urine test to rule out other possible cause of your symptom. And then the other test to see whether you have any other health problem caused by eating disorder. This can include kidney function tests and an electrocardiogram. The third point is treatment. What are the treatment for eating disorder? Treatment of an eating disorder generally includes a team approach. The team typically includes primary care providers, mental health professionals, all with experience in eating disorder. Treatment depends on your specific type of eating disorder, but in general, it typically includes nutrition education, psychotherapy, and medications. If your life is at risk, you may need immediate hospitalization. First is healthy eating. No matter what your weight, the member of your team can work with you to design a plan to help you achieve healthy eating habits. Second, psychotherapy. Psychotherapy, also called talk therapy, can help you learn how to replace unhealthy habits with healthy ones. This may include a family-based therapy, FBT. FBT is an evidence-based treatment for children and teenagers with eating disorder. The family is involved in making sure that the child or the other family full member healthy eating patterns and maintains a healthy weight. Second is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT is commonly used in eating disorder treatment, especially for bulimia and binge eating disorder. You learn how to monitor and improve your eating habits and your moods, develop your problem solving skill, and explore healthy ways to cope with stressful situations. Medications. Medication can't cure an eating disorder. However, certain medication may help you control urge to binge or purge or to manage excessive preoccupations with food and diet. Drugs such as antidepressant and anti-anxiety medications may help with symptoms or depressions or anxiety, which are frequently associated with eating disorder. And then hospitalizations. If you have a serious health problem, such as anorexia that has resulted in severe malnutrition, your doctor may recommend hospitalizations. Some clinics specialize in treating people with eating disorder. Some may offer day program rather than full hospitalizations. Specialized eating disorder program may offer more intensive treatment over a longer period of time. Here, the next point. How to help someone with an eating disorder. How to talk to a loved one about eating concern. Here, I will share tips to help someone that we love to in eating disorder. First is learn as much as you can about eating disorder. Read book, article, and brochure. Know the difference between fact and myth about weight, nutrition, and exercise. Knowing the fact will help you reason with your friends about any inaccurate ideas that may be fueling their disorder eating patterns. Second, rehearse. Rehearse what you want to say. This may help reduce your anxiety and clarify exactly what you want to say. Other people have found writing out their main points will helpful. Third, set time and place. No one wants to have a personal issue dissected in front of a crowd. So make sure you find a time and place where you will have time to discuss your concern without being rushed in front of a crowd. Next, move to the next point is be honest. Please talk openly and honestly about your concern with the person who is struggling with eating or body image problem. Avoiding it or ignoring it won't help. So please be honest. Then stick to the fact. Raising concern about a potential eating disorder can bring up lots of emotions. And it is important to not let those run the show. Instead, talk about behavior and change you have to observe and calmly point out why you are concerned. For example, I have seen you run to the bathroom after meals and feel worried you might be making yourself throw up. Next is be caring. Caring about your friend does not mean being manipulated by them. Your friend must be responsible for their action and the consequence of those actions. Avoid making rules, promise, or expectation that you can or will not uphold. For example, I promise not to tell anyone, or if you do this one more time, I will never talk to you again. Next is use I statement. Focus on behaviors that you have personally observed, such as I have noticed that you aren't eating dinner with us anymore. Why? Or I'm worried about how frequently you are going to the gym. And then it is easy to sound accusatory. Don't say, you are not eating. You are exercising too much. Why? Which can cause a person to feel defensive instead of stick to the point out what you observe. If you can also point out behaviors not related to eating and weight, which may be easier for the person to see and accept. And then remove potential stigma. Remind your loved one that there's no shame in admitting you struggle with an eating disorder or other mental health issues. Many people will be diagnosed with these issues during their lifetimes and many will take over. Avoid overly simplistic solution being told just stop, just eat. It's not helpful. It can leave the sufferer feeling frustrated, defensive, and misunderstood. And last is encourage them to seek professional help. Many eating disorder Many eating disorder sufferers require professional help in order to get better. Offer to help the sufferer find a physician or therapist if they don't have one, or attend an appointment while their eating disorder is discussed. Getting timely, effective treatment dramatically increases a person's chance for recovery. And then don't forget to tell someone if it may seem difficult to know when, if at all, to tell someone else about your concern. Addressing body image or eating problem in the beginning or stage offer your friends the question for working through this issue and becoming healthy. Please don't wait until the situation is so severe that your friend's life is in danger. Your friends need a great deal of support and understanding. If even if you don't feel the discussion was well received or that you got through to your loved one, don't despair. You share your concern and let them know that you care and you are there for them. You may also have planted a seed that they should seed had. The seed may not take root immediately, but over time, the concern of friends and family can help move an individual toward recovery. So the conclusion is if you are concerned about eating habits, weight, or body image of someone you care about. We understand that this may be very difficult and scary time for you. It's not always easy to discuss eating concern, especially with someone you are close to. However, you are doing great. You are doing great things by looking for more information. Many individuals now in recovery from an eating disorder say the support of family and friends was crucial to them getting well. Before close this speech, I will give a quote from Demi Lovato. I'm more than the self for my soul. That is my body, and every day I fight to remind myself of it. It means that no one will love us more than ourselves. Therefore, let's respect our body by doing good things and share kindness to everyone. So, these are my reference to make this speech. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope we can see in the other occasions. Thank you. I'm Tsabita Amalia. I'm signing out.